Hi everyone, welcome to Thursday of this week's theme, which is pride. And it's pride as in healthy pride, things to be proud of, things in life that you really feel accomplished in and should. And then it's also about the places where you're not. And maybe perhaps you want to do something about that. So it's a very interesting topic. And I picked it for this week also because it's the last week of Pride Week for the month. And I want to salute everyone who works for equal rights during Pride. And that's not just for this month, it's for every month of the year. And I have a lot of friends who work diligently in that community, and I just say hats off to you, and I try to do my part. I love you, and you know who you are. Today, though, I'm going to talk about pride as in things to be proud of. And when we feel sad and lonely and tired and forgotten and maybe criticized, it can be very hard to find something to be proud of. And in that moment, you might feel like you've never accomplished anything. You've never done anything right. And I just want this to be pep talk today to tell you that you've done so many things right. If you didn't, you would not be able to sit and listen to this, right? The fact that you're still walking, breathing, having all your senses, even processing the subject matter is a miracle. It's a miracle. It's a big deal. Life is a crazy ride, and you're still here. This morning, I spoke to this lovely woman who confided in me that all through her life, every time she's been given an opportunity to step up, she's chickened out. So she's had plenty of opportunities to take a leadership role, and she has found reasons not to. And now it's here again. And you know who you are because you're watching. And is she going to step up this time? Because she knows it's a matter of her leadership. And for some reason, she hasn't thought that she had it. But this is for you and for all of you, but this is specifically for you. I want to give you an exercise today that you can use when you're not sure you're anybody, when you're not sure you've done anything right in your life. And when you do that, when you do this exercise, you're going to find that you do have plenty of things to be proud about. So here goes. I'm going to give you a little example. So you're going to take stock of all the things that you can think of that you've accomplished and that you're proud of. And it's in different areas of your life. So I'm going to give you some examples, and then you can head over to my website and read the full list. And not only that, after that, I want you to write your own list. I want to see your list. Actually, I don't want to see it. I want you to tell it to me. I want you to set up a call with me and tell it. And I'm just going to sit there and listen and not say a thing, because sometimes it takes saying it out loud. Sometimes it takes having another person just hear it. And that might be when you finally get it, when it finally dawns on you just how great you are. So here are some examples to inspire you. For example, in your physical sphere of life, you've been able to run a race sometime in your life, even though you were tired, you were injured, you had all kinds of other responsibilities, and you still did it. You've been traveling and seen new cultures and understand new types of people. Think about how many times you have gotten an education, a degree, or a job. Think about how much you've been able to support yourself and your family. Think about how you've been able to approach something with new confidence, even though you're scared and unsure and it's totally out of your comfort zone. And think about all the times you've been able to be open and friendly towards people despite the mood you woke up into. And think about how many times you've faced failures. You've survived so many things. You must have. Everybody has. So think about that. Think about all the things that you've overcome. And think about how helpful you've been to others in your writing, in your speaking, at work. Think about how you've been able to truly listen to other people and how you've gone out of your way for other people, even when it's not convenient. So despite professional accomplishments, despite any of that, just the pride you can take in being the human being you are is enough. So now I want you to write your list and set up a call with me, and I'm just going to sit there and listen.